How's it going, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today I'm going to open up another box to the Marvel Legendary game. I started playing this game about, I want to say a month ago, and I bought a whole bunch of expansion boxes. Not like crazy amount, but good amount to start for a starting player, I would think. There's a lot of expansion packs out there that can't find because they're out of print, unfortunately, and I just grabbed the ones I did open up were the Venom box, Paint the Town Red, and now I wanted to open up this one and get some Fantastic Four characters into my collection. So let's go ahead and give this one a go and see what we have inside here. All right, so power the cellophane. All right, so I'm gonna imagine like most of these comes with a printout of some rules. Add to my knowledge. So we got focus. That's a new term. What does that mean? Focus effect. When you play a card with focus ability, you can pay the cost on the left side of the arrow to get the effect on the right side of the arrow. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right. And some cards. Never enough cards. Oh, it's ripping, solving, ripping everywhere. Let's remember, you always put cellophane in your pocket so the cats can't get it. And then you put it in the garbage. Don't don't wash it because then it goes in the machine. All right, so let's see how we can break this up here. So the first side cards here it looks like is the Human Torch. That looks really cool. Um, that's unfortunate. There's like a little chipping right here. Well, that makes me sad. So I guess this is his good card because of the A cost. So we have the Nova Flame Human Torch. You get +1 attack for each city space that contains a villain, and it's a 6 attack. And then we have 3 copies of Flame On. Focus 6, you get +4 attack. So it's a 4 attack cost, but then if you pay 6 stars, looks like you get +4 additional attack on it. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 copies of Call for Backup. +2, 2 star or 2 cost, and then you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. If you do, get +1 star, 3 cost. And then he's getting 5 copies of Hothead. You gain a wound, so you gain a wound when you use it, and it's a 4 attack. Why would I want to gain a wound? That is the Human Torch. Next, that's up right now is looks like Susan. So it looks like her main card here is called Invisible Barrier. If my focus would work. Invisible Barrier, 7 cost, 5 attack. If an ambush effect would occur, you may reveal this card and draw 2 cards instead. That's sweet. That's pretty cool. Next set of cards, 3 copies of Unseen Rescue. Focus 2. Rescue a bystander. You may only use this ability up to 4 times this turn. And it's a 4 cost to attack. She gets 5 cards next on this next one. It's a 4 of a kind. 2 attack, 4 cost. If you played any other cards that cost 4 this turn, you get +2 attack on it. And then her next set of 5 cards is Disappearing Act. 4 cost, 2 stars. Focus 2. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. I guess you could counter that. You could use this to get rid of that wound that we saw on that one Human Torch card. And that is Susan the Invisible Woman. All right. Mr. Fantastic is next. His card is the Ultimate Nullifier. 7 cost, 4 attack. If an enemy you fight this turn would have a fight effect, you may cancel that effect instead. Focus 1. You can get +1 attack, usable only against the Mastermind. Three copies of one Gigantic Hand. It's a 1 attack. You get +1 attack for each card in your hand. And it's a 5 cost. And it looks like the effect activates if you played a Fantastic Four character. It makes sense that all of his cards would be all tech too. So we got Twisting Equations, 3 cost, 2 stars, Focus 2. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. And then we have his last set of cards, and this is like 4 copies. Unstable Molecules. Draw 2 cards. So that's some. It's a 5 card. That's expensive. 5 card, but you draw 2 cards with it. There's Reed Richards, and the last one is Glenn Grimes, the Thing. And of course, his best card would be called It's Clobberin' Time. So 8 cost, 5 attack. Paid a strength card, you get +3 attack for each strength card you played this turn. That's nice. That could be very, very powerful. He gets 3 copies of a 6 cost card called Crime Stopper. 4 attack. Whenever you defeat a villain in the bank, this turn, rescue a bystander. It has focused 1, so when you do that, you move a villain to an adjacent city space. If another villain is already there, swap them. He gets 5 cards for a 5 cost card called Knuckle Sandwich. It has 3 stars and focus 3. So if you play this and then do the focus, you get 2 attack for it. So it's essentially it could be a 2 attack card if you do the focus effect on it. And then his last set of cards, he gets 5 cards, 3 cost, called It Started on Yancey Street. And that's 3 cost, 2 star, and then you get plus 2 stars if you played a Fantastic Four character with it. And then we do have another hero, looks like. And it looks like we also get, including with the Fantastic Four, we get the Silver Surfer. And Energy Surge, double the stars you have. 7 cost. He gets 3 instinct cards, 6 cost, 3 focus, 9, and then you get 9 attack for it, called the Power Cosmic. That could be pretty devastating. Five copies for a 3 cost. Warp Speed. Focus 2, draw a card. And then he gets 5 copies of Epic Destiny. 4 cost, 2 stars, and then focus 6. And then if you do that, you can defeat a villain of 5 attack or 6 attack. Pretty solid. I'm interested to see how that mechanic works for the focus. Alright, so now we'll check out the villains. Alright, so now for some villains. So we got the villain set, the Heralds of Galactus. We have Firelord. He has his ability called Cosmic Threat. And he has a fight effect. Each player reveals a instinct card, hero, or gains a wound. I'm sorry, reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. And then his escape has the same effect. And looks like we get 2 of those. And looks like we get 2 copies of Morg. A Cosmic Threat Instinct, and then Ambush. Put each non-instinct hero from HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. 12 attack. And then we get 2 copies of Stardust. No, not Cody Rhodes. Stardust. Cosmic Threat is Coverance, I think. And then fight effect, choose one of your Covenant heroes. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, add that hero to your hand as the 7th card, and then it's got 10 attack. And then we have 2 copies of Teryx the Tamer. Cosmic Threat is strength, and then ambush for each strength hero in the HQ. Teryx captures a bystander. 11 attack. And that is the Heralds of Galactus. All right. So I wanted to also check something out too. So this Cosmic Threat stuff, interesting. So it's all right. So basically, what that means is, if I'm understanding it correctly, Cosmic Threat means that for each card revealed, that enemy gets minus attack. So I guess if I reveal or play, I get right. So I have to reveal it, or do I play it? Oh. Hmm. Well, from what it means is though, is because all these guys have high attack. Hmm. Yeah, so I guess it just decreases their attack. I'm gonna read more on that though. All right, so that is that. All right, and then the next villain set that comes in this box is called Villain of Subterranea. All right, so we got Giganto. 7 attack, fight. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw 2 extra cards. Well, that doesn't sound bad at all. That sounds pretty damn good. Megator. Ambush, capture 2 bystanders, and burrow. 6 attack. And then we get 2 copies of the Moloids. Their fight effect is KO one of your heroes. And then Raktar, Molan King. And then ambush any villain on the streets, moves to the bridge, and then pushing any villain already there to escape. And burrow. Alright. And that completes that. And then we are on to the masterminds. So, of course, with a little bit of foreshadowing, we probably already knew that because it is Fantastic Four, and they already had a villain set called the Heralds of Galactus, that one of the masterminds would be the big guy himself, Galactus. Cosmic threat, strength, instinct, covert, tech, and precision. He always leads with the Heralds of Galactus. His master strike is destroy the city space closest to Galactus. Any villain there escapes. Put this master strike there. Galactus wins when the city is destroyed. No epic version. And then we got his tactic cards, fight effect. Choose one of those elements. Each player reveals any number of those cards of that class, then draws that many cards. That sounds very rewarding. Oh, come on, focus. It's in the rules now. What we got here? Force of Eternity. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw 6 extra cards, then discard 6 cards. And then panic mobs. Choose one of those elements. Each player reveals any number of those cards of that class, then rescues that many bystanders. That sounds like a very more rewarding effect right there. And then we have Sunder the Earth. Fight. Each other player KOs all heroes from their discard pile, then the same card name as hero in the HQ. That doesn't sound nice at all. That sounds very arrogant. And those are the tactics of Galactus. And then the final villain. We get the Mole Man. We reveal him last because he's obviously the true mastermind of this box. He gets +1 attack for each Subterranea villain that has escaped. He always leads with the Subterranea. In his Master Strike, all Subterranea villains in the city escape. If any villains escape, this way each player gains a wound. And then we have his first tactic card called Dig to Freedom. Each other player chooses a Subterranea villain in their victory pile and then puts it into the escape villains pile. And we have Master of Monsters. Fight effect. If this is not the final tactic card, reveal the top 6 cards of the villain deck. Play all Subterranea villains you reveal. Put the rest on the bottom of the villain deck in random order. And then Secret Tunnel. You get +6 attack usable only against villains in the streets. And then we have Underground Riches. You get +6 and +6 stars, usable only to recruit heroes in HQ space under the streets. So it's rewarding, but limited. All right, and then we have some. We got some new schemes. Bathe in cosmic rays, or bathe Earth in cosmic rays. 6 twists. Each player in turn does the following: reveal your hand, KO one of your non-gray. Excuse me. KO one of your non-gray heroes. Choose a hero from HQ with the same or lower cost and put into your hand. Evil wins when the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile is 6 times the number of players. So that means if there's 6 in there, you lose. If you're playing solo, at least. All right, flood the planet with melted glaciers. 8 twists. Twist. Stack the twist next to the scheme as rising waters. Then KO each hero from the HQ whose cost is less than or equal to the number of rising waters in that stack. Evil wins when 20 non-gray heroes are KO'd. Then Invincible Force Field. 7 twists. Stack the twist next to the Mastermind as a force field. Special rules: to fight the Mastermind, you must also spend 1 star, 1 attack for each force field next to them. Twist 7, evil wins off the bat. And then our finals is pull reality into the negative zone. Setup is 8 twists. On twist 2, 4, and 6 until the next twist, enemies cost stars to fight and heroes cost attack to recruit. That's interesting. And then twist 7, evil wins. And that is the contents of the Fantastic Four box. This will be interesting. This will be my actual first expansion box opening that's actually non-symbiote Spider-Man related, because I kind of went with that. So trying to get some more variety into my collection. So I do look forward to giving a tryout on this, and I shall probably just do a game where I'm just playing just the cards in this set, and then after that I'll just add them to the pile, and then we'll go from there. But other than that, thanks for taking the time to check this out. And you all have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. My name is Jeff. I'll see you on the next one.